Today, we get to hear from Janne Kalliola. This is the first video of a series where we try to bring forth bootstrapped companies that have grown into real profitable companies without any funding at all. Janne Kalliola is the CEO of EXOVE.
EXOVE is a company that helps clients to do better business on the internet. We do it with beautiful design, business-driven approach to the work, and then functional, bug-free code that helps the customer to grow their business where they want it to go. And that's the most, maybe the biggest part, that we serve the customer on their way to their destination. That is probably part of their strategy or part of the tactics in the web. And then we help them to do what they need to do. We advise them, of course, if we think that they are not taking the right approach, we say about that. So we are not just yes men. But then at the end, we believe that the customer knows the business best, and we help them to execute it. And we help them to execute with top-notch people that we have, and then the best of breed solutions that we have picked from the open source communities. In the beginning, there was three guys: myself, Tuomas Enholm, and Petteri Koponen. Tuomas had an ad agency that needed some web developers, and then Petteri knew me from our previous job. We used to work together, and then Tuomas and Petteri were neighbors. So Petteri put us together, and we pretty early on decided that instead of having sort of two web developers or HTML guys at the sort of some corner of the ad agency, we built a company of its own, with own clients, own service, and so forth. And we started with the ad agency clients. We worked with 2 or 3 months with them, and then continued, of course, working with those, and then gradually got more and more for our own clients, more people in, and so forth. And then we, in let's say half a year, we get to be a self-sustained company. I was employed by Continuent, MySQL clustering company that shut Finnish operations down mostly, and I shut them down. Then moved to another company that I didn't feel right working there. It was not a bit a depressing place, to be honest with you. And then I got the golden handshake from Continuent to cover a few months of not really big golden handshake. I would say maybe silver or bronze handshake, but anyhow, and it gave me a few thousand euros to deal with, and then with those money, and then the salary of my wife that she had she was at the maternity leave, and then got some money from the state and some money from the employer, and she started also a company, and we had a lot of loan from our house and a young kid. So if I would do it now, I probably wouldn't do it anymore, because I've learned so much that so many things could go wrong. But then I was sort of innocent, and the money that we had in the bank account helped us to go through until I was able to pay the salaries in the company. We get good people in. They knew some more good people. With good people, you get good project, or you get good results on the project. Then you get more projects. You get customers that are happy, and so forth. So it's a cycle that starts to grow and grow, and it goes faster. And we were 30 at the end of this year, end of previous year, 2010, and now we are 47. So we have grown really fast this year. And it seems that the growth is still accelerating. So when you get to the good cycle, then it's sort of, the growth takes care of itself. Having a kid, having a wife, having some loan, then all the heroes becomes cowards. So I decided to take the sort of easier way to build a consulting system or consulting company. And now, looking back, I don't really see any reasons why I shouldn't have done this, because I'm satisfied with the end result. Maybe going international, that's something that could have happened earlier. We have now opened this year an office in Estonia, and we're sort of practicing it. But other than that, I wouldn't see that we would have been growing the costs too fast if we would have too much money to burn. Biggest cost for us at the end nowadays is the salaries, and we don't have too fancy offices. We have not used anybody to decorate the office except ourselves. We have stick to the systems that we know. We don't open any new sort of cost points because they are really hard to close afterwards. So it's easier to save the money beforehand than later when you are sort of running out of money, and then the money that you need will be more expensive. So we have been really cautious when we create cost, and we always think that whether it is worth or not. It doesn't mean that we are sort of gripping to every penny and always making that what is the cheapest. That's not the way, but what is the sort of wisest use of the money. And most of the time, after certain threshold, it doesn't, the value that you get with the money doesn't grow with the sort of the price of the thing that you are buying. So the cheaper hardware, good software, but no extras, nothing that kind of fancy stuff. If you drop those, then you can do it pretty slim. That's an excellent question. I would probably, for myself, I would told that prepare more, think more, that those things that are not sort of on your sort of on the area that you feel comfortable, on your comfort zone. Those areas are easy. Those things are easy to think about. The coding, websites, applications, this kind of software. Those are all that was my turf. But then the legal things, the accounting, I haven't got my head around accounting yet. It's sort of, I understand it, but it's sort of something that I might want to stay away with at the end. I don't know. Sales, more of the development on that, and then maybe marketing. These kind of things. Those for the coder and hard kind of people, the softer parts of the business. More networking, more connecting. It was always pretty easy to just be behind the desk, working on some code, doing this stuff because you get the money from doing this stuff. But then also ensuring that you get the tasks for the next month, and you get more tasks, hire more people, and so forth. So maybe that would be something that the more focus on creating the bricks or the base for the growth. First and foremost, I would say that start it. That's the best way to that. You don't know actually, can you do it? Can you pull it off before you do it? So the experience is the only thing, and the failing to do it is also gives you a lot of experience, and then maybe you learn something. You should learn every day something new. Learn from your mistakes, learn the mistakes of the others, and learn also from the success of the others. But at the end, I think that it's not worth mimicking anybody. That okay, I'll work like Richard Branson or somebody. It doesn't make sense. That you are nobody else. You have your own strengths. You should believe in those. And then, if you have weaknesses, as everybody has, then hire somebody to cover those weaknesses. You can't change yourself at the end. But if you get somebody else, sort of you patch you up on those things, then you are starting to build a winning team. Hire only those kind of people that actually you like working with. Sorry my friends, don't hire assholes. They are not worth the money, ever. And then just sell. Be proud of what you can do, what your services are, and then sell them. People will buy. Dale Royale from the Continuate, he used to be running the sales there. He said that pick up the phone, call the customers, they will buy. That was the sales mantra, that just talk to people. They actually, at the end, somebody's willing to give you money if you are worth it. If you are doing, on the other hand, product or services business, not the consulting type that we do, because we have been toying around with the ideas, then you should have some backup funding, because the money doesn't flow immediately. And either get it by yourself, or then do some consulting gigs, work harder, work smarter, but still, you never get it done before you start. That's the easiest. Start it, then adjust as you go. My style is that I lead among the people. That I have done most of the things that people have done here in the company, except maybe design. I'm not that good designer. I have done some designs. Our current website is designed by me. That's maybe we could have done better if it's designed by somebody else. I don't know, but you need to understand their needs and what they want with the life, where they want to develop. And you can't understand if you are sort of talking different language to them, your background is completely different than you are leading by ordering or whatnot. At the end, you should create the feeling that they want to be with you, that they will follow you because you are you, not because you have the money or you have the power or something else, because all of those can be stripped away from you. But the thing that can't be stripped away from you is yourself. And if the people follow you because you have made such a big impression to them, you are a good guy, you know where to go, you have the vision, or you just know how to deal with the people, then it's easy to lead because you just go and the people follow. But if that's not the case, then at the end, I don't know, probably with money, with threats, these kind of things, but they are all short-sighted. So with startups, with everything else, you need to have the people's trust, that they trust you, they feel that you are somebody that they would like to follow.
So that was Janne Kalliola, the CEO and co-founder of EXOVE, a bootstrapped startup. If you would like to see more videos about bootstrapped startups, please be sure to check back. Thank you for watching.